After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Binge Control. Gott, das Bild ist creepy.
Bestrafe mich. Bestrafe mich.
Liebes! Wie geht es dir? Oh, Scheidungspapiere.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Hey, Kappa, Kappa, hey, Kappa, Kappa, hey.
Danke, Hase, für deine 50 Bits. Fuck. Fuck. Ah, ich bin der Frosch. Hui. Hui.
Over, Gregory. It's time.
Oh.
Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
Fuck.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Fuck.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't. I wonder what he saw.
Quietschähnchen. Hey, da. What the actual fuck? Aber ich befürchte, dass ich weiß, was ich tun muss. Oder auch nicht? Bin ich auf den Wall drauf? Ja. Du Liebes, du hast den Anfang gerade nicht mitgekriegt. Ich war schon eine Katze, eine Eule, ein Hai und ein Monster und habe Hasen gegessen. Also... Hui. Oh, da oben will ich hin.
I know how silly it sounds.
Das klingt doch nicht albern. Ich weiß gar nicht, wovon der spricht.
Being too happy.
Ja, wir haben schon einiges gesehen hier.
I could feel him slipping away.
Hui.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't caught that night. I wish you could have told us.
Oh nein.
He saw.
Hui.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory,
Ich bin ein Frosch.
about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Lass mich den Stöpsel rausmachen.
I'm sure he's happy.
Wir haben vorhin schon Meyers Musik gehabt.
He'd want you to be happy too.
Im Keller.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Ja, das ist, also, das Kind ist in der Badewanne ertrunken? Uff, ey.
And his name is John C.
Danke, Hase, für deine 10 Bits. Also, puh. Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich dazu sagen soll.
Poetry and yet
Ja, was war denn der
a
andere
poem
Song?
for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very
Yeah.
hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Ja.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Also tatsächlich, meines Erachtens nach bis jetzt irgendwie ein
I tried to talk him
skurriles,
out
aber
of it,
cooles
though
Spiel.
he'd never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
Now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss bride.
Es hat halt irgendwie was, keine Ahnung. Hui. Oh. Wo kann ich noch hin? Okay. Und jetzt? Sprechen umzustimmen? Brauchen keine Stiefmutter. Oh. Oh, warte, was ist denn das? Nur ein kleines Boot. Bin gerade verwirrt, was ich tun muss. Okay. Vielleicht doch da drauf? Hä? Ja, dass wir keine Stiefmutter brauchen, habe ich verstanden, aber... Ach, da... Ach, guck mal, da. Ach du Scheiße. Erst mal
When the
finden.
time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Mit Bösen mit. Okay.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Was denn? Hilfe?
Rain came down in buckets then, but
Ja.
no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy.
What the
the
fuck?
simple
Hilfe! Stühle!
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Es war windig. Ich kann da nichts für. Das war halt ein Rebell.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Halt krass, wenn die Leute so... Dass die halt wirklich alle meist nicht... Also viele davon gar nicht so lange gelebt haben. West Flag Breakfast, Quiet Time. Nein, das sind tatsächlich gar nicht mehr so viele, die da jetzt noch leben könnten. Hätte wir mal ein
My mom
bisschen.
moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Schön
At the
hoch.
time, it was as far away as she could get.
Hat die Mutter geschlafen? Ja, noch ist es ja nicht zu Ende.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Kann ich eigentlich irgendwie in das Buch gucken oder so? Hätte ich mir gerne nochmal angesehen. Ach doch, hier. Warte, also unsere Mutter. Also wir sind ja Edith. Milton und Louis sind unsere Brüder. Dann so unsere Tanten. Okay. Ah, sie ist Dawn. Genau, sie ist hier. Und das ist dann wohl so die andere Person. Also ihr Partner in dem Fall. Okay. Fly to India.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Ah, Dad, okay. Woran ist der Vater gestorben? 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Was a homeschool student and teacher.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Okay, gehen wir mal
When
weiter
my
hoch.
dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Dawn.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Milton, Louis. Thymian. Minze, ey, das habe ich auch. Aber meine sieht nicht so aus.
And to see
Entschuldigung.
kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Okay.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Ich glaube, in dieser Familie gibt es viel, aber nichts Normales.
But it didn't last.
Was? Order? Family? Okay. Haus der Finches.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Ach stimmt, der Bruder, der verschwunden ist, ja. Ob wir den noch finden? Okay. Ach, das ist halt... Ich mag die Details hier drin sehr gern.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Okay. Ey. Atschu! Also ich muss da sofort gerade an dich denken. Achso, ich darf das nicht loslassen. Sorry. Okay.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Sie war 4 und er ist 7 Jahre älter als sie. Also war er 9. Nein, warte, sie war... Oh Gott, ich kann nicht... Nein, 7 Jahre älter, also war er 9. War er 4 und nicht 2. Oh mein Gott.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Naja, von dem, was hier alles passiert, ist er durch diese Tür gegangen. Wäre nur logisch.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay. Kann ich nicht lang. Ah, da können wir noch hoch. Okay.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself.
Das sieht halt, dadurch, dass es hier so stürmen kann bei denen und schon mal ein ganzes Haus weggeschwemmt wurde, sieht das halt nicht ganz so stabil aus, muss ich
After he
sagen.
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Zocken!
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery,
Okay.
but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Und jetzt?
wander.
Ach so. Ach so, das ist sein Geist. Ich dachte gerade schon so, okay.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats
Fledermäuse?
and toads.
Okay.
And things that have not names.
Danke für deinen Lurk, Sorti.
He knew it was all in
Ach,
his
geht doch mal
head.
weg mit den Fischen hier.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Okay.
But he found something more.
Jetzt geh mal weg hier, du Fisch, du nervst. So. Danke. Ey.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Er kann ja auch nicht so viel falsch machen.